Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Davina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy? Keeping it sexy? Always. Well, I wanted to review a few of my skincare products with you. Honestly, I can't say a few of my favorite things because not really. Skincare is not my favorite thing. But to start off, we'll just slide on through and just start. So first thing off the back, I got these in my Glow Addict Vibe box. They are hemp eye wipes that you're supposed to wet with water or with micellar water, and boy are these bad boys rough and scratchy. I do not recommend them. Sadly, they do not work in the sense of with water or with micellar water. It did not work. It just was tugging at my skin and it just was not comfortable at all. But the alternative I found at the Dollar Tree, and they are double-sided where they have for exfoliating. These things are the same material as the makeup wipes. Throw them in the washer first, and this is one new, nice and fluffy, just like the makeup wipe or makeup eraser. This is one that is used and been washed out with face wash, and they're nice. This has been through the washer a couple times, and it's not. The stains are just real, but they're still soft and gentle, and you see me use them just to even clean up my makeup sometimes with just micellar water. So I recommend these, and you get 3 for $1. It wouldn't be my episode if I didn't drop something. Alright, next I have tried the Tatcha water cream. Now this little doodad I got as an add-on in my Ipsy bag a couple months ago. It is nice. I don't understand the hype. I don't understand the big dollar signs behind it, because this little bottle is $20 and I wanted more from it. I was just like, wow, I went through it. What's going on? If I'm going to go through something this big for $20 that fast, I need something that's a little bit more price efficient, and I believe I found my perfect dupe. I'm not going to say it's the perfect dupe, it's my perfect dupe. And that is the Ulta brand water gel moisturizing cream. Now this is lightweight, it's cooling just like the Tatcha, it is hydrating, and it's $12. Okay, and it's always on sale for less than that. It comes fully loaded to the rim, comes with a little safety cap on it, keep it moist, and it's just a gel cream. And you don't need much. A little bit goes a very long way. Next, I have been using these two cleansers, and this one is the Jet Superfood it's a foaming oil. Now this does help break down makeup if you put it on wet skin, but not to cleanse first, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like just dampen your skin and then rub the makeup around to break it up. This does help with that. And if you're out there, like I was barbecuing without makeup on one day, and I just felt sticky and gritty, and from the environmental factors, and it just made me feel nice and refreshed. So this is like a $12 bottle. I do recommend it. Then I've tried the LMS Superfood Cleanser, and I actually do the same, feel the same about this one. It is very good for after cleansing, as your double cleanse, or as washing your face after going out in the world with your face mask on. I really did like the way this made my skin feel. Next, I've been using this Louis by Jean Sia. It's a hydrating and calming serum, and it is just a nice light, very, very lightweight serum. I don't have very sensitive skin. I just have sensitive allergies to certain ingredients, and for this to be like a very water-based, glycerin-based serum, it works for me. It is not moisturizing at all that I would say, like, just use this and be done. No, you add this to your routine, and it worked out really nicely. Then also going into cleansing, I got this in my Alyssa Beauty box, which is the little black bar of soap. It has pretty little decals on it. And what I did with it to make it stretch, and also to be able to share it with my my teenage son, I chopped it up into little cubes and put it in here. And we just take a cube, which we have a couple cubes in the bathroom in our soap dish, and we just wash our face with that cube until that cube is gone. And that is stretched. We thought this was a sample size. No, this is a full size $38 bar of soap. I'm saving my coins because we like it too much, and I told my son, I will not be spending $38 on one bar of soap. I don't care. There's no man in here. There's no wedding ring. There's no rent. There's no shrimps and steaks in here. I'm sorry. This costs more than a Red Lobster dinner. So no, we will not be repurchasing this, but we will use it sparingly. It does help clean out your pores. You can feel the difference. And I really like pairing it afterwards with this Glam Glow Insta Mud. This is their 30-second Insta Mud. I got this as a freebie when I first started my BoxyCharm, and I didn't read it, didn't check it out or anything. I just wanted to put all my Glam Glows things together as they started coming in each month. I was getting one or two, every other month, and I wanted to make sure I had like a whole line of Glam Glow products before I just dove on in. And of course, BoxyCharm, they want to send you what they want to send you, and I don't have a complete line of Glam Glow that I enjoyed, but I did enjoy this product compared to a couple of the other ones that I did not enjoy. So with this one, it's very, very simple. You don't have to shake it, but I do recommend you do, because it is quite thick in there, and it can get stuck in the pump, and because I hadn't used it, it got stuck in the pump. And you just need 1 or 2 pumps for your whole face. You use it on clean skin, and you just basically put it on your clean skin. It's purple, and you just dab it on like so, and it will start cooling, and it will start sizzing up, I guess you would call it, like Alka-Seltzer. And by the time that it turns white, and it's going to happen in front of your face, I'm putting it close to the camera so you can see that it's starting to turn into a foam. Now once that foam turns white, under 20 to 30 seconds, and it gets, as you can see, it's getting pretty, it's thickening up, you rinse it off. And then you start your serums, your moisturizers, all of the above. I wore this for the second time because you only use it 2 to 3 times a week. I tried this for the second time on Saturday during my girl Christina Kingston's sheet mask Saturday, and I really, really liked it. It gave me super chills. It gave me that ooh feeling, because I was like, whoa, it is really getting up in there, and you can feel, like, you feel a difference. And that is my biggest problem with skincare. If I don't feel or see a difference, you're quick to get decluttered. But if I can feel and see a difference, I keep you around a little longer, And it's nice that I can even use this to just spot treat areas, because it helps with brightening, tightening, cleaning. And since this is my area of doom, pretty much, we all got this area of doom going on right now with the wearing a mask every day. This 2 to 3 times a week, feeling, getting up in there and getting all the dirt out, really does help. It really does. And it's really nice. And you can see it's already white and it's foamy. You can hear the suds. It's pretty much done. You just wash it with warm water. Last thing, like I said, if I don't like you, you get this decluttered pretty quickly. And sadly, it was one of my choices that I didn't get to pick, which is the Sunday Riley a retinol serum. As you see, my bottle has a little issue. It was leaking, and it smells like mold. Flat out. It smells like mold. Like, sat for a few minutes mold. I really can't describe it other than that. You know, if you know what mold smells like, red, black, yellow, green, it smells like mold. And I pumped it into my hands and I rubbed it just to smell it to make sure, because for a while I was confused and I was putting it on. I started breaking out. I remember Elizabeth Wolf saying, you know, when you use retinol and you're not used to it, you know, you're supposed to use this maybe once a week, and you will see it draw out all the imperfections and all the blackheads and whiteheads, and once that all clears up, then it will go back to normal. Well, I didn't even get that chance. I used it for about 3 weeks so far since I've gotten it, since I was able to get it in the beginning of the month from Boxy Premium. And every time I used it, I would break out, I would itch, I have an allergic reaction to mold, so I could tell something wasn't right, and my throat was starting to get kind of tightening, and I was losing a way of breathing kind of. So when I went to the doctors, they were telling me, you know, you've come into contact with something you're allergic with. Redid my EpiPen, told me to keep an eye out on things, and the one night that I completely did this without any extras just to see what's going on, because I've tried everybody by themselves. And, you know, you're supposed to spot check your skin, too. Well, sometimes we don't spot check. Sometimes we just slap it on and we forget. And then we have to slap on layers and then we forget. And that's what I did. So I decided to go straight back to basics. And I went back to basics and just used that serum until it dried on my skin, just to see if that was what was causing me the irritation, if I mixed it with this cream or should I not mix it with that cream, or should I do it with an oil. I read on it how you should mix this with the cream. So of course I use different creams different times, and every time I got that sickening, it's mold smell. So I instantly emailed BoxyCharm. I let them know about the issue, and I also let them know, honestly, do not send me another one, because I do not want to get another one that's moldy. You can see that this one is contaminated. I mean, you can see that it's got this yellow stain here, that it's been either used, squished, squashed, or swatched. It has been contaminated, and it smells like mold, and I don't want it, and I don't appreciate it. I feel I spend a lot of money on all of my products, and even though this may be a $5 product in a $35 box, you have a price tag on there that's pretty hefty. And if I would have went out in the world and bought this, it would be pretty hefty. So respectably, I would like, you know, my dues, and that's just it, like any other consumer. So that's my review on this. I'm sorry, I went from hi, happy, and doom, because that's just the way I feel about it, honestly. That's the way I feel about it. Because if this would have came from any other place than BoxyCharm, there would have been no problem with returning it. There would have been no questions asked. They would investigate it, hopefully, and want the product back. No, BoxyCharm wants you to go to a swap. They want me to go to a trade and see if I want to trade it with somebody. And I'm like, I'm not going to trade this with anybody. It's trading itself with the trash, because it smells like mold, and I'm not the only one who had smelled it. I mean, if it was a good smell, like my mom's got a really good nose. She's lost her taste buds, but she's got a really good nose. My daughter's got a pretty good nose. I have an excellent nose, and my son has an excellent nose. It's a part of our DNA. We can smell you from across the street, down the road, on the phone, and I can smell your breath and you're funky. You know, I know. So I know what mold smells like. So don't. I felt so disrespected, BoxyCharm, and that's why September is going to be my last month for a minute, because that's one of the biggest reviews. Their customer service. Their customer service. You can have the best products in the world, but your customer service is crap. There's no reason for me to deal with you. There's no reason for me to deal with any part of you, because you don't respect me as a consumer. And that is really important to me as a consumer, or anyone as a consumer, is the respect that we get when we have a problem. So thank you once again, my busy bees, for hanging out with me for a little while. I hope you appreciated my opinion on these products, because I appreciate yours in the comments. And I want you all to know how proud I am of you for being such a good-hearted person. Because if you didn't know it, you are a good person. And continue that. And send that love out in the world and that positivity. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.